Friday, October 24th. Let's talk PlayStation. Admittedly, not a whole lot went on this past week, but we still got a couple of good news stories to cover up, so let's get right into it. First off, a Driveclub update. Evolution Studios is saying that they are slowly improving servers, and there's still absolutely no update whatsoever on the PlayStation Plus version for Driveclub. Now, you know, this whole Driveclub thing, I gotta say, it's really, it's pretty depressing at this point. Not depressing, but it's kind of a big letdown, right? I mean, this is, you know, how many weeks after the game's launch, and, you know, they're still having problems, and people still can't experience the free game that they were promised. This is definitely a not a good situation. So this story I found kind of unusual, but, you know, I guess it's, you know, I guess it makes sense. I guess it's cool. The Last of Us Game of the Year edition was announced for PlayStation 3. It's coming out November 11th, and this is basically The Last of Us Remastered without the remastered part. So you're getting The Last of Us on PS3, you're getting the Left Behind DLC, all the DLC for the multiplayer mode, and you're still getting, and you know, you're getting a grounded mode already on the disc rather than downloading a patch and everything. But that's coming out. I find it odd that it's coming out this late, but you know, there's that. Alright, let's move on to something slightly more interesting. We all know the LittleBigPlanet 3 beta is going on right now on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, and I wanted to show you guys some footage of the beta. Now, one cool thing that's been shown is differences between the PS3 and PS4 version, and you know, I'm probably displaying it to you right now, and what's really cool about it is this is a very good example of, you know, the platform differences and what the PlayStation 4 can do, which is, you know, offer a lot more texture detail, whereas, you know, in the PS3 you're seeing Sackboy a lot more fuzzy, a lot more, you know, just not nearly as detailed, right? And it's especially the texture detail, whereas on the PS4 version you're seeing such finer detail to the point where you're seeing sort of the seams and the individual stitching in Sackboy, and overall with PS4 you're just seeing a lot more, you know, detail and clarity. You know, it usually takes something new to make the old look old, and that's definitely what PS4 is doing to PS3 in terms of one game on both systems, specifically with LittleBigPlanet 3. But there's also great footage showing just the core mechanics of LittleBigPlanet 3 changing, which is, you know, there's so many more layers in the game in terms of depth of field, so you can you know, throw objects out or forward, and you can slide forward or out. Overall, it just looks really fun, and I'm really starting, now that it's, like, you know, coming up, you know, really soon, you know, just next month, I'm really starting to get excited about it, because I love LittleBigPlanet. Moving on to a more bigger news story, PS4 Firmware 2.0 finally has a release date, October 28th, so that is when that firmware is dropping. SharePlay, YouTube uploading, the stupid USB music player. There's actually some new screenshots of the firmware that came out that I'm probably displaying to you right now, and you can, you know, kind of get a good look at it, see kind of the new features and how it works and everything. There's a good look at it. It's coming out the 28th, so maybe I'll do like a walkthrough video of the new firmware, but you can expect that very soon. So for our final news story, I was kind of ranting about this one on Twitter, but anyway, this past week it was revealed that there was an Xbox 360 achievement list for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You also would notice that GTA San Andreas was pulled off of the Xbox Classics on the Xbox Live Arcade, so that kind of was, you know, kind of showing that there was an imminent release of sort of a bumped up San Andreas coming to Xbox Live for 360, and that is confirmed now. So GTA San Andreas is coming to Xbox 360 with an achievement list, and it's going to be running in 720p. Not necessarily a full remaster, but you know, it is going to run at a HD resolution. Now, is this going to happen to PlayStation? That's the question here. It's, you know, this is Let's Talk PlayStation, and right now it's kind of the same thing. Basically, the PS2 classic of GTA San Andreas has been removed from the European PlayStation Network. So it's still on the US PSN, but the fact that it is removed from one major region kind of shows that this is more than likely going to happen for PS3 as well. There is no trophy list leaked, and since Rockstar confirmed that the game is going to come out for 360 actually on the 26th, so very, very soon. This basically says, like, okay, well, the PS3 version just isn't ready yet. Like, it probably still has a few more months or weeks, or who knows. I don't know how long. That's what I was ranting about. I'm like, I want to know, because I'm a huge fan of GTA San Andreas. I love Grand Theft Auto games, so. And it also wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to only do it for just 360. There's 80 million PlayStation 3s. There's 80 million 360s. Why would you only make it for one platform? You know, that's why I'm saying it's pretty obvious that it will come to PlayStation 3. I'm just super impatient and want it to come to PS3 because, I don't know, I thought I've been pretty vocal about this. I've always wanted a PS2 Grand Theft Auto game with trophies. I don't even care if it gets remastered. You guys know I love trophies. I want to earn trophies on GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. And San Andreas is my favorite one. So when I first heard about this for the 360, I was like, where's the PS3 version? Is it coming to PS3? Like, come on. And some people are wondering, well, what about X1 and PS4? I don't give a shit. As long as it's getting for me at least, as long as it's getting trophies. But it makes but if you are wondering, it does make a lot more sense that it's only coming to 360 and PS3 because again, 160 million plus systems you can sell that game on. Maybe it'll come to PS4 or X1 down the line, but I would assume that's definitely not a priority. Anywho, those are just some of the news stories I want to talk about with you guys this week. I just posted my Minecraft Vita review, so if you want to see that, go check that out. This coming week, I will hopefully have a new episode of Ryan on Gaming for you, because you guys have all been submitting topics, and that's awesome. Keep them coming. So we'll have more of those very soon. One thing I wanted to ask you guys is, hopefully you've seen this by now. I just got this in, The Art of Naughty Dog, the big-ass book that has a bunch of awesome Naughty Dog art, and a few, the developers wrote a few things about, sort of the history and everything about their games. Jack and Dexter right there. So I was wondering if you wanted me to do a video on this, to again go over some of the stuff Naughty Dog was talking about in terms of their history and showing you some of those cool Jack 4 images that we showed you that I showed you a few weeks back. Very interesting book. So I was wondering if you want to see more of that. Other than that, that concludes this week's episode of Let's Talk PlayStation. I'm Ryan Benecki. Thank you so much for talking with me. I'll see you guys all next Friday.